Very good morning to all. This is Joyendra Sonwal, Assistant Professor, Department of Botany, Namrup College, Dibrugarh, Assam. Our college is affiliated to Dibrugarh University. Today I am going to take a class on the topic Newton cycle. Newton cycle is one of the important natural processes that is required for a core system to rejuvenate it. Let us see in details about Newton cycle. The learning scope of my class is what is Newton cycle, types of Newton cycle, functions of Newton cycle and carbon cycle. In this class, I'll discuss about what is Newton cycle. I'll discuss about different types of Newton cycle. I'll discuss about functions of Newton cycles and I'll discuss in details about carbon cycle. The learning outcomes of my class is student will be able to define Newton cycle. Student will be able to demonstrate different types of Newton cycle and student will be able to demonstrate the mechanism and functional aspect of carbon cycle. Let's move to the next. Let me define about Newton cycle. Newton cycle, also known as the biogeochemical cycle, is the continuous process by which essential nutrients move through the environment, living organisms, and back again. In this cycle, nutrients such as carbon, nitrogen, phosphorus, and others are transferred from the soil, water, and air into plants and animals as they grow and feed. When plants and animals die or produce waste, decomposers like bacteria, fungi, and earthworms break down the organic matter, releasing nutrients back into the soil or atmosphere where they can be reused by other organisms. This recycling ensures the vital elements are always available to support life, maintaining soil fertility, and sustain ecosystem productivity. Let us discuss about the different types of Newton cycles. Newton cycles can be broadly classified into three types. First one is gaseous cycle. Second, we can see sedimentary cycle and then hydrological cycle. Gaseous cycles, again, there are three types: carbon cycle, nitrogen cycle, and phosphorus oxygen cycle. Sedimentary cycles are two types, one phosphorus cycles and sulfur cycles, and hydrological cycle is the water cycles. These cycles are one of the key natural process that recycling the inorganic materials in the environment or in an ecosystem, and that inorganic elements again reutilizing by the living beings for sustaining the life. Let us see the functions of nutrient cycles. The nutrient cycle is the continuous movement of essential nutrients through the environment and living organisms. From abiotic to biotic and from biotic to abiotic, the elements movement is taking place through the nutrient cycle. It involves the transfer of nutrients like carbon, nitrogen, and phosphorus from soil, water, and air to plants and animals. Carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, phosphorus, sulfur, these types of essential elements are moved into the living system through the nutrient cycles. When living beings are dead and decay, the same elements again disintegrate and mix in the completing the cycling process of these elements. When plants and animals die or produce waste, decomposers break down the organic matter, releasing nutrients back into the environment. This process recycles nutrients, making them available again for plant growth and maintaining soil fertility. The nutrient cycle is vital for sustaining ecosystem and supporting life on Earth. Let us discuss in details about carbon cycle. We know carbon is one of the vital components that take part in the construction of various biomolecules in all living beings. The carbon cycle is also one of the important natural processes that's required to rejuvenating our environment. The carbon cycle is the process by which carbon moves between the atmosphere, living organisms, oceans, rocks, and soil, playing a crucial role in regulating Earth's climate and supporting life. The carbon is found in lipids, found in nucleic acid, carbohydrates, and proteins. If you see in this structure, carbon is found as a vital part in the chemical structure. So carbon is also called as the backbone of biomolecular structure. Let us see the mechanisms of carbon cycles. Let us see how carbon dioxide is making available in the atmosphere. Ocean water is one of the major reservoir of carbon dioxide. Weathering of rocks also emitted carbon dioxide. Volcanic eruption also emitted large amount of carbon dioxide that entered into the atmosphere. This atmospheric carbon dioxide is entering into the living system through the process of photosynthesis that happens in presence of the sunlight. The autotrophs or green plants are the agent or living component that can utilize atmospheric carbon dioxide, and they prepare carbohydrate for heterotrophic organisms. The chemotrophs are also organisms. They can utilize carbon dioxide for the preparation of their own food, and heterotrophs get carbon through the food chains by consuming autotrophs and chemotrophs. From all these three category organisms, they emitted carbon dioxide as respiration and fermentation. When autotroph, chemotroph, and heterotroph again undergone or dead, then it enter into the detritus food chain. The detritus food chain, they disintegrate the structure of living beings, and they emit carbon dioxide, and they enter into the atmosphere or through the process of respirations. Some living beings, after death and decay, they buried up in the soil. They convert it into coal and petroleum in the course of time. After burning coal and petroleum, the carbon dioxide is again entering into the atmosphere. This is the simple way representing about carbon cycle. So I think that students are able to understand about the easiest way of demonstrating about carbon cycle. Let us check your progress. There are 4 questions you might click in your mind, which is already we have discussed in my class. One is the what is nutrient cycle? What is the other term of nutrient cycle? What is sedimentary cycle? In where carbon is found in living body? We can The nutrient cycle is the process by which essential nutrients move through the environment, living organisms, and back again into the environment. What is the term of nutrient cycle? Definitely, this is a biogeochemical cycle that I have already mentioned in the previous slide. What is sedimentary cycle? Sedimentary cycle is a type of biochemical cycle in which the main reservoir for the cycling elements is the earth crust, especially in the form of soil, sediment, and sedimentary rocks. Sulfur and phosphorus cycles are the example of sedimentary cycle. In where carbon is found in living beings, or already discussed, it is found in lipid, proteins, carbohydrate, and nucleic acid. I hope that this discussion make you enrich with new knowledge about nutrient cycle. Thank you.